Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is dotAGE, and we are back here on the 7th prophecy page, working towards our final doom event. And then, of course, it's on to the 8th page, the big one, the scary one. It's all red. Never been this far before. This is my best run through, but we are diving right into it. As you can see, I've got 17 pips available for work. Let's just check. Two of those are boosh pips, so we've been kind of juggling a bunch of unemployed pips just because it's winter time, and normally I'll have like 6 to 8 different kinds of fields going, crop fields, but that takes a lot of labor. Unfortunately, now we just have that surplus, so we're trying to find various jobs and stuff, but of course it's always good just to go through here and see if there's anybody who should be employed who might not be for whatever reason. Sometimes I misclick things, but let's see here. Okay, our healers are both active. We do have an extra healer now. Oh, that reminds me too. We have some sick pips, I believe. So let's come up here to, yep, the fruit infuser, and we will cure those. So I think that leads us with 2 after this turn, 2 sick pips. So that's been kind of something we're dealing with, obviously. All right, so that actually did use one of my healers, which is good. We have a lumberjack free. Now, wood has been especially difficult for us recently. We had a mini event that wiped out my stockpile, so that was devastating for us. But let's go ahead and put him back there. Okay, I think those lumberjack stations are working. We need now even have a 4th one up here in kind of nestled in this little forest area, so that's good. Let's see, I do have a stonemason. Yeah, like I said, I'll try and replace some of these unemployed guys. Okay, the thinkers. Yeah, a lot of these guys are just unemployed because they were sick too, and so as we're able to heal them, that's going to be good. All right, get to work. There we go. So that's, ooh, man, 11 more pips available. I definitely don't need to be reproducing anymore. In fact, when we hit 50 pips, it was like we got hit with a penalty, a production penalty, so to speak. So I got to be careful about that. I believe that it also kicks in at the 100th pip as well. Like it doubles down on that penalty. But let's see, the smith is available. How's our tools doing? Yeah, we've got a decent amount of basic tools, no doubt. I could probably put him to work over here. And yep, he's already set to work on the advanced tools, so that's good. Okay, the miner is just basically general labor at this point, so we might have to spend some time just laying down a whole bunch of stone pathways. That's a really good way. If I just go through my hunter's lodges here, we'll do that. It's a good way of using up some of your labor. And stone has not been an issue. We've had plenty of stone. Unfortunately, fish we are kind of lacking in. But now I don't want to override any animals if I can avoid that. So, ooh, yeah, we should be okay. I think when I put a pathway under that bonfire, it removed the watcher from it. I think. Pretty sure. Let's see what's going on over here. No artisan available. How many do we actually have? 2, 3. Oh, one of them's sick. Okay. Well, we'll just wait on that. Dang, I still have 7 pips. Of course, remember, 2 of them are the Bouge, who basically, our actor is intentionally unemployed. The pub runner, whatever it's called, where is that thing? This guy right here, the brewer. Yeah, he's also just unemployed too because we don't have. Here he goes. This is where he works. We don't have any barley, unfortunately. We ran out. And you know what we can do is let's go with the bakery. Yes, so I'm speaking of the barley, I'm trying to get set up for next spring here, which shouldn't be too long. 9 days, but we're going to set up like a second barley operation over here. I'll have to delete some of these onion fields, but it's not the end of the world. So anyway, let's see. That's 1 pip. Let me go ahead and find some work for the rest of these guys real quick. Okay, well, there we go. Now, I did remember, too, that I'm working to try and place the University of Life here. It says I can't place it anywhere yet, though, but I think this was the spot I was trying to get it to. So I've actually got several of them placing the brick cobblestone. I think that's what it's called. Which I might be, yeah, brick paving. It might be a requirement for it. It doesn't say that, but for some reason I think it is. So I'm still not sure why I can't place it exactly, but I think that's the reason. Anyway, we are ready to go. We've got two idle pips, but they're both bouge, so we don't have to worry too much about that. There we go. That brick stuff is not it's not cheap either because I believe it does take flour too. So ultimately, it's going to cost more barley. But I think we've got a fairly decent stockpile of flour, 134. So we are able to still produce bricks for the moment. But like I said, 8 days till spring. There's the big doom event finally popped up here. Oh, look at that, plus 30 per turn. Whoa. All right, let's make sure we've got, yeah, see, this guy's not working. I need a fisher. I think I deleted my fisherman. Yeah, too. I was a little too hasty in doing that because we've only got the one here. Let's train him up just as a fisher. God, I got 14 pips again. Jeez Louise. Okay, so two of them are sick. This will actually help us with the labor. Boom, there's a few pips right there to get taken care of. The artesian or artisan. Let's see here. Oh, let's try and build that university first, real quick. Let's see. Hey, yes. All right, so I was right. You do need like the brick paving directly down to the town center, I'm pretty sure. But look at that. So it's not the best because we've only got one knowledge maker next to it, and I think it gets a pretty substantial bonus for multiple. But hey, that's pretty good. We're going with that. Let's see. I am actually we're doing okay in paper. Let's start making some books again. Because I think ultimately, too, for this thing, I'm going to need two extra bouge pips who are both going to be scholars, essentially. And I don't know if it takes books or what, but just want to get ready for that. So let's see. We've got a healer still, even after, whoopsie, I right clicked there. Even after assigning one to heal, huh? We do have a lot of healers, total of 5 of them. That's probably the most populated profession I have. Well, think it's tied with the thinkers too, which makes sense. So, don't need bandages. All right, I got 10 free pips here. 2 of them are watchers. No artisan available. Wait, one. Oh boy. You know what? Now I'm thinking I might want to retrain that fisher, change that to an artisan. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, he's doing what I want him to do. Okay, and where's the third one? Up here. Okay, yeah, we do need a fourth one, so I'm going to pull this pip off here. No more fishing, buddy. Yeah, this building right here is actually the cloak maker, so it produces just a whole ton of heat. And it's going to take 3 turns, but I think we're still okay. With the amount of heat protection we've got built up, we should be good for this final event here. So let me go ahead and place my last 10 pips, technically 8, not including the bouge, and we'll get started. Okay, well, it's getting harder and harder to find jobs for all these people, but I've also got to watch my water supply. I employed both of the wells again, so we're probably going to get close to that cap. In fact, I'm surprised we're not over it, but oh well, let's just move. Yeah, I can't wait till the spring because there's going to be we'll go from an overabundance of like labor to a complete shortage for sure. In fact, I might have to flip a few professions around, like a couple healers, maybe one at least, and turn it into a farmer. Oh, that's probably the one I have the most of now. Yeah, 6 farmers, but makes sense. And like I said, we'll probably need more. So let's go ahead. We've got significantly fewer now, only 5 pips. Yep, and water is over the cap. So I guess technically we have 7 pips. Oh boy, why is that fire station not working? Okay, and take him off the water. There we go. So we have 6 pips available. Let's choose our research. We're actually to a point now. I think these are the very last 2 researches I have. I might be wrong. There might be an oddball floating around somewhere that I haven't gotten to, but and certainly as we open new memories too, we'll unlock new research. But we're not quite there yet. let's get this thing. There we are. We're looking for higher knowledge and poisoning. Okay. Ooh, and after that, we've got all new crops. Wow, wow, wow. All right. We got a lot to look forward to here. Hopefully, we can unlock a few more of those too before the run is over. All right. We got an herbalist available for some reason. Let's get him employed, even though we don't really need it. I'm still just going to keep building up our domains. And that being said, let's get a few people onto. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need to be churning out as much paper as possible. It's hard. These paper things, since we got our reduction in production, because of our population, and these things are just producing like next to nothing. That's okay. That's part of the struggle. We have definitely overpopulated, as they say, the area, but we're dealing with it. Now, like I said, the real struggle is trying to find some jobs for these guys. So give me a moment and we'll be right back. We're trying to push on. I want to get this Doom event confronted and on to the next one as soon as possible. Okay, well, I even had to place a hut down here just to find some extra work for these guys to do. I am definitely not going to pass a turn with like an unemployed pip. That's against my nature. Won't do it. I think I'm going to actually delete this signpost here. I think the houses are probably superior at this point. But, oh, look at this. We've only got 2 pips now unemployed. That's a good turn. And, of course, those are both bouge pips, so well, I guess I could technically employ this guy, but we don't really need him. He's just eating through our books unnecessarily at this point. And like I said, I'm trying to conserve the books for this University of Life here. I have a feeling we'll need that. Whew, we're gonna need some bricks too. All right, so we're good to go. Let's just push on. Like I said, trying to just speed run through to the Doom event. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing any speed runs. We're taking it slow and addressing any issues that might pop up. But to be honest, it's just there's not a lot going on at this time of the year, during the winter. So we have one available farmer. Tempted to lay down some more onions, but we're actually 5 days away from the next season. I mean, onions are winter only, so yeah, that's probably a big no-no. I guess we'll just grab another stone paving, and I'll put it right here underneath our little guy. Now that's the problem though, is it does cancel out the current action, so now we still have the available pip. I'm curious if I can place the stone paving next to our thinkers here without it interfering. That shouldn't interfere with it, right? We'll see. Like I said, I want to test that out. I did some previous testing on an episode or two back about this well, trying to see if we could pave over the water here, and I found out that's a bad idea. Do not pave over your well square. Keep it just like this with the green area, and you can see the water. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it does ruin the tile in terms of the water quantity. But anyway, that's just a side note. Like I said, I'm still very new to this game, relatively speaking. I definitely got at least 20 so hours put into it, but I feel like I barely scratched the surface. Okay, the village has 6 hope, entertaining pip. Nice. Hey, new quirk discovery. He's a funny guy. I think he's a clown. He's here to amuse us. All right, we got a few extra pips. Let's see, a farmer, a cook. Oh, the cook is... You're needed back at your station, Mr. Cook. First the 2, but these 3, they're just nonstop, always at their jobs, cooking, because we've got so much meat. It's actually amazing. And we're doing really good on our food. Look at the onions, man. Our people love them. Whew, we're burning through them. Okay, so anyway, let's see here. Just a few pips to go through. Let me find some odd jobs. Just 4 more days of this, and then we're on to the spring, and we're going to be planting like crazy. All right, there we go. Well, we are building up quite a nice level of protection. And as far as I recall, too, these numbers don't reset when we roll over to the next prophecy page. So I think it's a good strategy, having these domains filling up with points, even when we don't have any direct threats ahead of us. But now this one, of course, we do, and we are creaming it. We're doing really well. This guy is now up and running. So our heat domain is really well covered. And honestly, the cold is too. I can produce 40 cold just from these two buildings alone with 4 watchers and 8 water. Pretty impressive. And if I needed a third, hey, slap it down. That's 60 per turn. But let's move on. So in other words, this domain I feel like is good. And that's not a bad thing because our threat level is very high. It's the highest one, in fact. All right, let's see. 7 pips, total of 5. No, ooh, we have an extra bouge pip. Who's that? Oh, I trained a doctor. Now where? Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so we don't have any more medicine. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to use it, but I did. Oh, well. We got some medicine for, I think it was like a little event, and I was going to stockpile it, but it's okay. It's good to have the doctor. Now, one thing that reminds me, I'm pretty sure I deleted a building. Yeah, the apothecary. I deleted this and never rebuilt it. So it doesn't, yeah, it just requires cobblestone. I could put it, well, not there. That's for our planting fields. We'll put it right here. So obviously I'm going to need this, but I just don't have medicinal herbs. I've kind of forgotten how to get those. Let's see. So this thing, let's go to the algae collectors page. Medicinal herbs produced by herb picker algae collect. Do I have the herb picker? I feel like I should probably have that. Let me check the research area. Okay, well, after scrolling through these a couple of times, I do not have the herb collector, which is totally fine. I'm sure it's probably just gated behind one of my unlocked memories, or my locked memories, I should say. So we'll have to just, proceed onward. A few pips here. So we've got 3 pips available for work. It's just always good to go over their job list here. How much paper do we have? I have more than enough bandages, I feel like. All right, I'm actually going to have to pull this guy off the books because I want to get a stockpile of paper. Stuff is very, very valuable. All right, so we have an extra artisan. Okay, so I got a few extra pips here. 2 hunters. We're actually starting to come to the end of the animals that are on the map, and the hunters don't have anything to do, which is okay because it's just a few more days and these guys will start to regrow. But I guess I could just end the turn with like unemployed pips. I'm sure nothing like really seriously bad would happen. I just feel like I'm a failure. I shouldn't, but you know what? And this sounds crazy too with the excess pips I've got right now, but I actually kind of want to get some of them to breed. And I'll tell you why, because we are going to need more bouge pips. Like I said, just to house or to staff the University of Life, we're going to need 2 scholars, which is a bouge. So we'll get one more baby to grow up, because you can see here I've only got 3 untrained pips, which is crazy. But let's also see, can I build another bouge house or upgrade? Is there anywhere to put one of these? What does it need? Brick paving, holds for leisure within 2. There must be some. Is that, what does it say? Leisure within 2. So this qualifies right here. That's weird. Now I don't think it would. I think it's just a free space to build it. Huh, that's tough, but I guess if we play our cards right, I could just use these 2 free spaces. This right here, I can't put it there. That's not going to work. Huh. I might have to delete something. Not sure. Some of these things don't need to be in, the general vicinity of the town hall. I just put them there early on because I didn't really know any better, but anyway, it's not crucial. So let me just go ahead and find a little bit more work here. Or you know what? Screw it. Let's just end the turn. Yes, I'm sure. Unemployed pips. I hate it. It's the end of winter. Let them just relax in their warm, cozy little houses for now. They don't have to work. It's a snow day. All right, let's see here. So 4 pips, 3. I think this is literally the final research I have available. So after this, I'm going to have even more unemployed pips and my thinkers who just, you know what I'll do? I'll keep the thinkers working because we will build up the research points. And as we unlock more memories, hopefully on the 8th page, we'll be able to just like, boom, as soon as the research pops up, we'll be able to like unlock it immediately, I bet. All right, so we've got healers here. How many more days? 2 more days. Let's just get through this. Yes, I'm sure. I want to get out of the winter. I'm desperate to leave the winter season. Okay, okay, we're good. Let me just check the status of everything. The Doom event is tonight. We can influence its outcome. We're going to crush it. All right. Okay, okay, we're doing good. We're doing real good. Just making sure everything's in order. We're not going over on anything. 7 unemployed pips. That seems unreasonable. Hold on. 2 hunters, an artisan. Yeah, the healer. All right, it makes sense. 3 herbalists. Why? Oh, we're out of fish and stuff. Well, heck, we can just use onions. God, we got onions for days now. In fact, I think I'm going to put a block on onions real quick. And I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're still going to have enough food. It's just because literally you can only get them during the winter. So if like our kitchen needs them for a recipe, I'd rather have them for that purpose than, just feeding them to hungry pips. We got plenty of other food for that. So just looking to see if there's anything better than onions. No, we'll go with this. I could do the red meat. I've got a ton of that actually. Yeah, let's diversify. All right, there we go. This is it, folks. Hopefully we're choosing our next boon. I'm getting fed up with all of this. It was fun while it lasted, I say. Oh, the domains are talking in a group now. Time to let the toys go. But first, one last match. Let's play. It's crazy, too, how it literally almost ended on the last day of winter. All right, we did it. 3 bouge pips are welcomed. Buildings get 20% immunity to all conditions. I really want to do the bouge pips, but we just kind of looked at the housing situation and it wasn't great. We'll do that. We'll address this later. We can populate our own bouge. I'm gonna go for this because we've also addressed that knowledge is gonna become kind of useless here soon, I think. But yeah, this is probably about us. Best one for our late game here. All right, let me close this, and we're gonna zoom out a little bit. Got our boon. What was it called? Immunity coding or something? It's an odd phrase. I have to look at that again. Let's see. Oh no, we're changing the prophecy. Approaching the 8th page here, folks. There's no like sound effects. The game has gone on long enough. Time for our final round. No holding back this time. Oh yeah, buddy. The apocalypse is upon us. I wonder if it stays red like this through the 8th page. I think it does. Okay, what are we doing? Vision of fear. Oh, here it is. Okay, the apocalypse has begun. The village is in real trouble. This is our last obstacle, then we can finally live in peace. Keep it up. When the apocalypse begins, its 4 main events appear, as well as a few unavoidable mini-apocalypses, and all domains gain additional threat level. This will be very difficult. Well, here we go. All right, guys, look at that. Oh, my God, yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we got to switch all our watchers. Yeah, we are producing way too much heat now here, aren't we? Okay, and we're going to have to switch to that. Boy, oh boy. Looks like I do need a 3rd pond or whatever. Damn. Okay, no worries, no worries. Well, let's see. Oh, I think I'm getting in over my head here, folks. Let's look at this. Okay, we're actually probably okay on our fear domain here, because I can produce even more. This one we're good on too. The cataclysm, I think we'll be okay. Those are our 2 farthest ones. These are the next upcoming though, and those are probably the greatest threat. But man, oh man, guys, we got a lot to look forward to here. This is going to be a very challenging run here at the end. So I think this is probably a good place to end today's episode. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in for the series up to this point, and I hope you'll stick with it to the very end. These events look pretty serious right here. This picture does. So hit that like button for me while you're down there. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. Big shout out to the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for your donations. And if you out there would also like to help support my work on YouTube and donate to my Patreon, there's a link in the description below. And I will see you guys on the next one.